Touchdown, Seahawks! Are you kidding me? All right, number 25. Yep. Number 25, from hero to zero. So this next one's tough for me because the first 7 years of this guy's time with the team, he's one of the greatest football players to ever graze a football field. Do you remember him having many issues? And of course, we're talking about the great Earl Thomas.
I'd imagine to believe he's got to be like a Hall of Famer. I mean, he's definitely in the Seattle Ring of Fame, if nothing less. But it would be silly because he's up there with some of the all-time greats to ever play the position. In my
absolutely. In his time in the league, he was, if not the best, one of the top 2 or 3 in the league.
Yeah. The style of defense we played with that, kind of cover 3 shell kind of a look and all that stuff, I don't know that we could do some of the things that we did without him being the guy that can patrol the entire back half from hash to hash. I mean, his unbelievable ability to anticipate and close is like none other. I mean, very few other players in NFL history.
You're throwing down the middle of the field. You're either gonna get hit by Cam, which is not. I don't wish that upon anybody.
No,
or you're gonna get
attacked by a bear.
You're gonna get hit by Earl Thomas, or the ball's gonna be intercepted, or it's gonna be knocked down. I mean, you're gonna have some problems. So, and that guy covered a ton of field, and he was one of the biggest reasons why Seattle was so good during that era. It was largely because of Earl Thomas. That's how good he was. So I think it was his 8th year in when things really started to unravel for Mr. Thomas. So it was week 16 in Dallas in 2017. Yeah. It was following a 21-12 win by the Seahawks. And Earl Thomas, he runs up to Coach Jason Garrett while heading up into the locker room. And he puts his arm around it and he says, "You know what? If you all have the chance, come get me." And, this was on video, I believe.
Wouldn't surprise me in that time and age and era.
Yeah, and, if you think about this logically, he grew up as a Cowboys fan as a kid. I mean, I'd love to play for the Seahawks if I could have, His friends and family, they're probably all still down there. The weather's probably nicer, it's not probably nicer, it's nicer. So yeah, and I'm just thinking of a player like that grew up there and whatever knows the area and it's America's team, whatever.
Yeah. But I have to imagine at home to the Seahawks fan, Josh, this had to feel like a deep betrayal.
Oh yeah, man, we're buying your jerseys, we're buying $200 tickets to watch you play football, we're cheering for you. Come on, man, really? So it really started to go downhill there, and then the following season he holds out. And now we're really starting to feel disrespected. The Seahawks reject a trade offer from the Cowboys. And then Earl Thomas finally hits the field on September 30th, 2018 in Arizona. And Earl Thomas breaks his leg. Ethan, you remember this?
Oh, I do. I remember him flipping the bird to the Seahawks bench, and I'm assuming to Pete Carroll or maybe a sign to the entire Seattle management. It was like an all-time low moment. It's like, are you kidding me, dude? Like, can you be more of a douchebag?
I was like, what is going on with this guy? He's not usually the vocal jerk-off. He's not like the guy that's always, doing stuff to, draw attention to himself.
He's kind of a dependable leader in the back for us, man. I almost kind of felt like he was the one that kind of, kept the other homeboys kind of in line, or kept the other, DBs we had back there that could also be pretty flamboyant, especially Richard Sherman, with his mouth and stuff like that. But so now he's kind of
it's weird.
Lost his mind, it seemed like,
So then his leg heals up. He's out of here. He's heading to the lovely city of Baltimore. And
Mr. Erlang gets weirder.
Yeah. And he never meshes well with the team. I guess, he was fined several times for skipping meetings and showing up late. And on a couple occasions, he full on just left the team. And Earl's career all but came to an end after a fight with teammate Chuck Clark. And Thomas was sent home by the Ravens, and then he was later cut by the team. So this isn't ending well for Mr. Thomas.
Yeah.
So you remember what happened after that? Like in 2020 last year?
I remember an amazing story.
What was that?
He was found, I believe, playing hide the pickle in a bed with another woman, and I think his wife, if I'm not mistaken, and maybe some other family are the ones who find him.
Yeah, his wife found him in bed naked with another woman and his brother and another woman or something like that. Or
so there was a couple of women and a couple of dudes. This sounds like Roman orgy style.
Right? I'm like, what? Yeah, so
wow.
His entire legacy, well, it's been tarnished for now. Time heals pain, but it's crazy how that went, man. But he's always going to be a legend.
Shame. Yeah, it's a shame because he is honestly such a big piece of the success we had and such an important part to this franchise. You just wish it would have ended better. And for his sake, for his legacy, for the Seahawks, all parties involved.
Indeed. From hero to zero. For now.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.